Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, here's a video, first video for the Intermezzo tactic, which is also known as in-between or Zugzwang. So we're looking for in-between moves, but I'm going to just say Intermezzo, okay? So this is the first problem here, okay? Total of 9 problems. And some of these we're going to have a couple different variations. So in case if you had a different variation, you can use that too. So, okay, this first one is white to move. So pause your video. Okay, here is the first answer. White will play knight to g4. It's attacking the rook, but also it's a little attack on the queen. Now we win material. If the queen takes queen, then we have an in-between move. Before we take the queen back, we win material first. Knight takes rook, check. After we take back, or black takes back, we get the queen. And now we have 2 rooks versus a rook and a bishop. Okay? The next puzzle. Okay, this one is white to move, okay? So pause your video. Okay, here's the answer. Bishop to c3. After this move, one of the things that black could do is queen takes c3 and then knight takes back, which stops the checkmate threat. Otherwise, if queen retreats to, for example, queen to b6, now bishop sacrifice, okay? And then after g takes f6, then we got a checkmate. Now if we went all the way back, why did we play a bishop to c3? Well, if we take one back, move back, right now the queen's attacking the rook on e1. So we have to make a move first, an in-between move to stop black's threat. Sometimes you have to look for what's your opponent's threat. So before we take bishop to takes f6, that's a bad move because queen will take rook on e1 and it's checkmate already. So that's why bishop to c3 blocks the checkmate possibilities and moves the queen out of the way. Then we go for the attack. So that was our in-between move there. So that was number 2. Here is number 3. It is also white to move. So pause your video. Okay, here is the answer. Rook takes b5 and we just won material. Now, if for some reason black wants to take the queen, now we have, before we take the queen back, we make our in-between move. We give a check. Maybe he'll block with the rook. We give a check again. Once the king takes, then we take the queen back. Okay? So that's how we won material. That's how we found the in-between move. Here's number 4. Okay? Number 4. It is white to move once again. Okay? So pause your video. You ready? Okay. This one is queen to b3. And we have a pin. Queen can't get out of it. So there's 2 different variations. We're going to go with one of them. Is what if queen takes? Well then, after queen takes queen, we have a check. We take the knight first. King moves out of the way. And then we take the queen back. Okay? See that again? Queen checks, or pins. I meant queen takes, knight takes, and we win the queen. What about the other variation? After queen to b3, they could play knight to d5, but we still take the knight. And after queen takes, a fork. King moves out of the way and we get the queen. Okay. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that one. A lot of these are enjoyable and crazy, but they are also difficult to see. So here's another two different variations. It's also white to move. Pause your video. Okay, the answer is queen to d4. Okay, it's just attacking the queen. Now, if a queen takes, we take back with a check, followed by taking the, queen. So that was our in-between move before we took the queen back. Now, what if, once we are attacking the, well, let's go back. Okay, now once we're attacking the queen, the other variation is, what if we take with the rook first? What if black takes with the rook first, I meant? We just take the queen then. And it's pretty much the same thing, it's just more material on the board. So, okay. So now, if you need to take a quick break, coffee break, water break, any type of break, take it right now. Okay? And pause the video when you're taking the break. And then unpause it when you come back. Otherwise, here's the next problem. This is white to move? Yes, it is white to move here. So find the answer for white and pause your video right now. Okay, this is a difficult one, but maybe it's a simple one, depending on how strong your tactics are. Okay? And this is the type of tactics that I kind of struggle with sometimes, because I think most people have a hard time finding the in-between moves. It's a really strong tactic. So, okay. So the answer is here, queen to f4 check. Now, if knight goes to d6, we could just play rook takes e8. Okay? And now, if queen takes, we take with a check, and then we can retreat. Something like that. Other moves are, instead of taking with the rook, we take with the queen check right away. He moves, got the check, and same thing happens. Last starting position, once we move our queen to f4 and give a check, one thing could happen is the black queen could take the white queen, okay? But if that happens, the rook takes rook, which is the in-between move, and after king moves, then we take the queen back. Okay? And then we would have a rook and a bishop versus a knight. So, that's just another variation I did not put up here. Okay? I could draw everything out, but actually, yeah, let's do that. After queen comes here, instead of this knight here, let's say that queen takes, rook takes checks. Let's take this off, put it back on. After king moves, then you take with the pawn. That's the other variation, okay? So, number 7. This one is going to be white to move, okay? So pause your video. Okay, you're back. And if you wanted a hint, black is up material, but you're just trying to catch back in the game. You're down, you're trying to come back. So since it's white to move, you ready for the answer? Okay, it's right here. Queen to c3. It's pinning the queen to the king. So, queen will most likely take back. And first, before we take the queen back, we take the knight with a check. In between move. Intermezzo. Zugzwang. However you want to call it. Once the king moves, then we take the queen. And now it's pretty much even material. Well, we're back into the game, and actually we're winning now by a couple pawns. You just analyze it. Number 8. It is black to move. Okay, this time you are black. The black pieces. So, pause your video. Okay, assuming you're back, the answer, rook to e1 check. King to c2, Now bishop takes c3. Okay, and we just won material, and nothing else is going to happen. Now if white really wants to take either chess piece, we're going to be taking back, and it's going to make the lead even bigger for white. So for example, if rook takes rook, we take back with bishop. Or if the b2 pawn takes bishop on c3, then black rook takes white rook. Either or, okay? So that was number 8. Here's the last one, and hopefully it's not too difficult, but it might be. Or maybe it's easy. I think it's pretty easy. Okay, white to move here. Pause the video. Okay, you're back. Here is the answer. It's for white, and the answer is knight to e4, attacking the knight. Now, anything could happen. Most likely the knight's going to be lost, so no matter what's going to happen, the knight will be gone. If the queen takes queen, then we give a check first, followed by taking back. So the in-between move before we take the queen back is give a check, winning the chess piece, and then taking the queen back. Okay, so that's it. That's the first video. There should be more in the future, and these are very difficult, so I wish you luck, and keep on with the studies. Thanks for watching.